to bring through wisdom, to share love, to honor each other, to honor ourselves, and to honor humanity and the earth. We have members all around the world in several different languages who come together regularly to do this work. But today we're offering a healing activation for the earth, and we thank you all so much for choosing to join us in offering this healing to the earth. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it in a moment. But what I'd like to ask you all to do is to sound with me a mantra that was created by the mentors at the Stone Circle in Avebury in England quite some years ago. It's a prayer for humanity. It's a prayer for the earth. It's a prayer for all of us. So I'm going to put the prayer up so you can all see, so you can know the words. We sing it in light language, but underneath the light language, as you can see, the English means mother of light, send petals of love to embrace abundance for all beings of light to be one with God. Abundance of love, abundance of light is what we're praying for humanity. So I'm going to start this mantra. We're going to sound it. We sound it 12 times, and then we will go on. And I ask you all to sound it with us.
Malum Sita
La
Sita Lomayum Gum Ahom Sudhyam Lahu Sita Manium Gum Malum Sudhyam Lahu Sita Lomaneum Gum.
Thank you, everyone, for sharing that with us, for sharing our mantra, for sharing that prayer. We're going to talk about the Sahara Desert Portal. About 12 years ago, the Universal Mothers of Light came to me in a meditation and asked me to identify and begin to work in activating the 144 sacred portals around the earth. The Universal Mothers are a council of very high conscious beings who came to the earth long before humanity to prepare the earth for humanity. They told me they had created the 3 light groups around the earth that protected the earth, that also brought high consciousness to the earth. They told me they had activated and created 144 sacred portals of light, each one holding particular consciousness that would support humanity, the souls of humanity, to remember who they were and to support them, nourish them, and guide them on their journey on the earth. 2 years ago, I began to teach a school called Path of the One Heart. And in that school, we trained caretakers of sacred light and sacred scribes. We brought these students together and they have begun to identify and to activate these portals. So far, we have identified 35. And so each 8 weeks, we come together to activate these sacred portals. A portal is a gateway to consciousness, a gateway that we can access. But like all portals, they need to be activated regularly, to be maintained, to be nourished. And so we come together to activate these portals and to also bring our consciousness to these portals so that we may receive the wisdom that they hold. Tonight, we're going to work with the portal of the Sahara Desert. It was identified by Stephanie and Joy. So far, these are the portals that we have activated and we have identified around the planet. We are still working and we will continue to work on these portals in the coming years. As you can see, many of them fall on the ley lines of the earth. Today we're going to work with the Sahara one, which is right here where this beautiful pink star is. And we give thanks to all of you for joining with us to help us do that today. So I'm going to hand over now to Stephanie and Joy and allow them to share with you their knowledge, their gifts, and what they have brought through. Handing over now.
Thank you, Ishtar.
Pictured here, we have the white desert area of the Sahara, which we have circled, as this is what we were drawn to work with and led to connect most deeply with. At the top and left side of this map are some of the white rock formations in this area that exist today. In this area, there are wildlife species such as gazelle and foxes. There are 5 oases and several hot springs within this desert area. Next slide, please. As seen below, the Crystal Mountains are a range of mountains in the white desert area of the Sahara Desert that has an abundance of quartz crystals. When we connected to this portal's consciousness, we were shown an ancient crystalline webbing beneath the earth, which all the trees that grew here were connected to at a time when this was a lush jungle. We were shown that these trees still are here at an etheric level. The consciousness held in this portal is as follows: honesty and discernment through the open heart, listening to hear and recognize the vibrations of truth in order to understand, speak, and share with one another in deep truth that is held within compassion and wisdom, so that illusions hold no power or sway. When we connected to this portal's consciousness, we were shown visions of a time past where this land was a lush jungle with an advanced civilization of people who lived in peace and harmony. There were temples dedicated to the Divine Mother. Sekhmet was a priestess here in a physical incarnation, working with light and sound technologies and keeping this portal activated and connected to the 9th dimension and to the star systems of Sirius, Arcturus, and the Pleiades. She and all the peoples of this land worked together to keep an open heart, to sense each other's vibrations, to consciously listen to one another, and to value honesty, peace, and harmony. They were aware of the sacred portal and regularly created ceremonies to keep it activated. The spirit of Sekhmet gifted us with a light and sound technology of an Ankh of light that we may work with as often as we choose to activate our connection to this portal of honesty and discernment. And now I hand over to Caretaker Joy to lead us on a guided meditation as we connect with this portal's consciousness.
Let us join together to activate this portal. And let us begin for a moment by gazing softly at this photo of the Sahara Desert portal. Let's bring this portal into our heart space. And let us close our eyes now and slow our breathing. Bringing our awareness to our heart center. Breathing in slow and deep. And as we breathe in, let us say to ourselves, I am so very blessed. And as we breathe out, let us say to ourselves, I am so deeply grateful. Breathing in, I am so very blessed. Breathing out, I am so deeply grateful. And we call now to the Christed Masters to come and circle with us. And we call to the Universal Mothers to come and circle with us. We call to the angels and the archangels to come and circle with us. We call to the guardians of the land upon which each of us resides to be present here with us. We call to all the elemental kingdoms of the earth to be present here with us. And we breathe deeply, feeling within our hearts that deepest part of ourself, of our being, the pure essence of our soul, feeling deeply within that space. We connect with gratitude for beingness, with gratitude for being here upon this beautiful earth. And we connect with the beautiful light of our souls from our heart space. And we send our light and our gratitude and our blessings down into the earth and connect deep within the earth into the heart of Gaia. And we give thanks to Gaia for all that she has done for us to support us, to support humanity. And we ask Gaia now to assist us and guide us as we connect with the Sahara Desert Portal. And we bring our awareness to that area upon the earth. And we focus upon the white desert area of the Sahara Desert. And let us feel now the shifting sands, the warmth of the sun as it shimmers across in waves. Let us feel the warm air. Let us connect with the beautiful stone beings that rise above the surface, that shimmer in shades of white and rose, and connect with those beautiful beings and feel the wisdom that they hold within. And let us connect to the ancient seas that once resided in this area, connecting to the element of water that still runs within many springs within this area. And let us connect to all the fossils that still remain within the earth. And let us see and feel the ancient jungle, which once stood vast within this land, lush with vegetation and trees and many species. And we connect with the spirit of the gazelle and of the fox that still walk these lands. And let us connect with the crystal mountains and the quartz crystal that still stands partly above and deep within the earth. And as we connect to these beautiful crystal beings and connect down into the earth, we see how they are connected to the crystalline grid around the earth. And they show us the etheric crystalline webbing of the trees that once stood on this land, and that crystalline webbing that still exists within the earth and connected to the crystalline grid that holds memories of a time when humanity came together on this land and shared heart to heart with an openness and listened deeply to each other's hearts. And we call to the consciousness of this portal to feel the presence of each of us who gathers here now, to activate this portal of honesty, discernment of truth, and wisdom of the Divine Mother. And we send now the light and the deep gratitude from our own hearts into this portal. And we see the light of all who are gathered here for this activation now. We see each other's light. And we see our lights merge together in oneness, growing brighter and stronger as we merge together. And we see our light from our hearts connecting deeply within this portal. And we become aware of a giant etheric crystalline pyramid that sits around the white desert area, extending within many dimensions, that connects to the higher dimensions. And this crystal pyramid grows brighter and stronger as we focus our light within this land. And the consciousness of this portal responds to our presence and shares a message with us now. Beings of light, we welcome this connection with humanity. We hold wisdom from the Divine Mother. We hold wisdom of pure communication through our crystalline structures, through the elements of wind, water, earth, fire, ether. We hold the mastery of communication through the pathways of light and sound, and through deep connection in oneness. The truth of love flows on the wings of joyful beingness. We witness all that humanity creates. We ask humanity to let go of the castles in the sand that they have built out of illusions of separateness from one another, from the earth, from all creation. We welcome this connection with humanity that flows from the open heart of oneness. We ask humanity to keep an open heart, to connect to the pathways of light and sound, so that all communication will flow with the vibration of joy. And we become aware of a beautiful ankh of light within the Sahara Desert, within the White Desert area. A beautiful glowing ankh of light that has been gifted to humanity, that the goddess Sekhmet has brought down and anchored within the earth in this land. And as we focus upon it, we send the love and the light from our hearts to this ankh of light. And we see it growing brighter and stronger as we connect to it. And we're all invited to participate in activating with the code that was gifted to us, the code of light and the mantra that was given to us. And so we very softly and gently bring our awareness back into the room in which we are seated, and very softly open our eyes that we might see this code of light as it appears on the screen. And we hand over to our scribe, Stephanie, to lead us in this mantra.
Pictured here is the light code and mantra that we were given of honesty, discernment of truth, and truth of the Divine Mother. Please gaze with soft eyes, blur your vision, and absorb this image as we say this mantra together 12 times to activate this portal. The mantra is pronounced Sat Mata Amana. Let us now begin together. Sat Mata Amana. 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 Caretaker Joy will now ground what we have done here today.
Let us just close our eyes again and just feeling into our heart space, feeling the deep gratitude that we are able to come together and connect through our heart space to each other and connect to the earth and connect to this portal. And we are so deeply thankful for all that we are able to do in co-creation with this beautiful portal of the Sahara Desert. We give thanks to the Christed Masters, to the Universal Mothers, to the guardians of the land, to the elemental kingdoms of the earth. And we just feel that beautiful light within our heart, that deep gratitude, and the joy that is welling up within us. And let us anchor that now deep into the heart of Mother Earth. And let us seal and ground and close with 3 ohms. Oh. Oh. Blessed is the earth. Blessed are all beings. Blessed are we. Namaste.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us today for this activation. Thank you for helping us to offer our love and our blessings back to Mother Earth, to activate consciousness for humanity that will uplift us and support us in the coming times. Let us open this consciousness in our heart and remember our truth. Blessings, each one of you. Thank you. I'd like to remind you all that we will be doing another activation on October 7. So a newsletter will go out to everyone. And the recording will be available for this one as well. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to Joy, and thank you very much to Stephanie and to Muriel for translating into French. Such a gift. Thank you all. Blessings.